Two new Tera raids have been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in honor of Pokemon Day, and they are both new Paradox forms, one being Walking Wake in Scarlet and the other being Iron Leaves in Pokemon Violet. And today, I'm going to show you the ultimate build to take down Walking Wake in Pokemon Scarlet. And it just happens to be one you probably have sitting in your box already. So let's get to it. Alright, so for this build, we are going to be using everybody's favorite big boy, Big Power Azumarill, or Huge Power Azumarill, excuse me. So for this one, you're going to use yourself a level 100 Azumarill, and I'm going to show you exactly where to get one of those if you do not have this already. So pay close attention. So to get yourself this Azumarill, it's going to need to have a Fairy Tera type, and there luckily just happens to be one of those in the overworld already. So you're going to fly to Castle Royal Lake to the islets, and you're going to find him. Super simple. He takes like 30 seconds to find once you get here. So as soon as you get to the islet, you are immediately going to turn this direction right here, like almost where the Slowbro is, and your Azumarill will be right out in this area by this tiny little island right here. You'll be able to see him from a mile away at this point. Now I've already caught mine today, so obviously mine's not showing up, but he will be right here, and this one does have a Fairy Tera type already. So go ahead and make sure you catch that, and then we're ready to talk EVs and IVs. Now, as far as EVs and IVs go, you can really go anywhere to get the stuff that you need for EVs and IVs. I like to go to Levincia North just because it's my my go-to spot. But as soon as you get to Levincia North, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that your newly acquired Azumarill is level 100, which you can see the one that I caught down here, it's not level 100 yet. So you can do that any way you want to. My suggestion, use those XP candies that you have from Pikachu or Greninja, or use some rare candies, get them up to level 100, and then get ready to spend some money on vitamins like we always do, because we're heading to Chansey Supply. Alright, so once you get to Chansey Supply, we are going to max out Azumarill's HP and his physical attack. So you're going to want to buy yourself 25 or 26 HP ups, depending on if you have any health feathers laying around. And you're also going to want to buy yourself 25 or 26 proteins, depending on if you have any feathers laying around. And once you do that, you're also going to want to make sure that you buy an adamant mint, because you're going to want to make sure that your Azumarill has an adamant nature as well. And if you're going to do this way, it is going to cost you 540,000 Poké Dollars. So hopefully you have some saved up from Pikachu raids. But once you've got all that bought, we're going to head out and let's talk exactly about the spread. Alright, so once you've got everything that you need, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you give your newly found Azumarill an adamant nature using the adamant mint that we just bought. And after you've given him an adamant mint, here's exactly how you get your max stats for HP and physical attack. You're going to give him 25 of your HP ups and then 2 health feathers if you have them laying around, which if you've beaten the game already, you should have plenty in your inventory. Okay? After you have done that, you are going to give him your protein to boost his attack, and after you've done that, you're going to give him 25. You're going to come down and give him 2 muscle feathers to max out his physical attack stat. And once you've done that, the only thing to make sure of is that he has the ability Huge Power. If he does not, you're going to want to make sure that you get that, that you use your capsule or your patch, depending on how you're doing it, to get Huge Power. And once you've got that, you're ready to go to Monteverna and go IV train. Alright, so once you get to Monteverna, you're going to come back to our shady friend behind the Pokemon Center down here, and we're going to do some hyper training. So we're going to come over here, we're going to grab our newly acquired Azumarill, and we're going to use our normal bottle caps, and we are going to hyper train everything except his special attack. Now you're going to see this one has 3 perfect IVs already, so his special attack's there already. If that's the case, hyper train whichever 3 he does not have. But once you've done that, you're ready to set up your movesets, and then it's time to go. So your moveset for Azumarill is actually super easy to set up. You really only need 2 moves here. You're going to want to make sure that your Azumarill has Belly Drum and that he has Play Rough, because those are the only 2 moves we are really going to use. Now, if you want to add 2 more moves to it, you could add Helping Hand if you're going to do this in online raids, and you can add Misty Terrain to help boost Play Rough's effectiveness as well. But the 2 moves that you have to have are Belly Drum and Play Rough. And once you've got that done, you're ready to hop into a raid, and let's see exactly how this works. So the nice thing about this build is that we are water typed, like our main type is water, so we will resist all of the water type moves that Walking Wake is going to throw at us. So he's going to throw a flamethrower at us, that's going to do basically nothing. We get a defense here first turn, we use Belly Drum, which is going to cut our HP. And then as soon as we do that, we're gonna throw up a heal cheer, give ourselves some HP back. Just so that way we don't get taken down by whatever he decides to throw at us. And once we've done that, we're actually ready to go. So as soon as we throw out Play Rough, boom, we do about I'd say about a fifth of his health every single time that we do this. And as soon as we do that, we get a bunch of HP back. So he's gonna throw out Hydro Steam again, and regardless of what he throws out, it's not gonna matter because we resist it. And then as soon as we Terrastallize, now here's the thing you have to remember, as soon as we Terrastallize, we do lose our resistance with his water type moves, so we do become more affected by those. But at this point, as long as you're paying attention to your health, it shouldn't matter. As long as we can continue to throw out Play Rough, then we're good to go. And just like that, we break his shield. Makes life super easy. Can you get off one Play Rough? I don't think that kills. Does it? No. Okay. So we're gonna use Play Rough one more time, and as soon as we do that, oh, that's the end of the raid. So that is how you use the Azumarill build that you probably already have sitting in one of your boxes to absolutely dominate Walking Wake every single time that you do this. Super simple. Keep an eye out for the video on Verizian because it is coming shortly.